IUCN was really excited of having the opportunity to make you our ocean ambassador. And in fact, we do this only with people that we really think can represent us in a meaningful way to engage with the public, but also engage with many of our key partners. It's a terrific honor for us that you accepted to become an ocean ambassador. Tell us a little bit about what do you want to do with this opportunity?
Well, it's a terrific honor for me as well. And for me, you know, what I enjoy the most is engaging people, engaging the public, engaging scientists, the scientific community, storytelling. Storytelling has been our traditional means of passing on knowledge, and it's a unique way of engaging people in general, to share with them you know, what it is that is going on in the world's oceans. And I think it can be a really nice partnership between you know, research and things that the general public doesn't have access to, and then bring in the storytelling component and the passion that is evident in everyone that's involved in this field.
And in fact, there's a lot of urgency because we're seeing sharks being killed every day, and there is a tremendous rush from some nations to actually go out and catch the last ones. So from your perspective, what do you think we can do as an organization jointly to help stop this carnage of sharks around the world?
One of the biggest thing that's lacking, besides the marine protected areas, particularly on the high seas, is enforcement. Governments need to, you know, when I see news stories about the biggest aircraft carrier ever being built, I'm a little taken aback by that. What do we need this for? You know, I'm not a military expert, but I think there's enough military hardware on the planet to, you know, have enough wars. We don't need that. What we need is that kind of energy and those kinds of resources on the high seas, enforcing rules and regulations, supporting marine protected areas, and helping to protect these animals, because as you say, we're running out of time.
I mean, one of the tools we have is the Convention Against Trade in Endangered Species, CITES, and that actually prohibits exporting endangered species on their list. And of course, white sharks would be one of the species that on it. So it does criminalize certain types of export behavior. And I think that's been one tool that we've been working with. But many people don't understand why they need to put sharks on CITES. There's always been this idea that fishing somehow is acceptable and we can't have extinctions in the sea. But the reality is, of course, we can have. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you think we can get governments and the public to really open their eyes for what's happening out there?
Yeah, I think the only way to do that is to show them what the sea is like under there. Most people see it from above. We're seeing it from below. We're seeing the changes over the last 25 years. There's a number of places that I've dove, and I've seen the change in the biodiversity, or the reduction in it, the change in the numbers of different, within even the same species, in the number of individuals. We need to educate them. We need to show them the connection between the sea and us. 50% of the oxygen in the air we breathe comes from the sea. Are we willing, and this is, you know, one of the things I've always asked people, I said, are you willing to roll the dice and gamble that we cannot destroy the sea, that global warming is a myth, that all of these things and all of this information that's coming out there that's saying, hey, we need to seriously change the way that we're dealing with the ocean, the way that we're managing it, or it's going to be catastrophic. I would say to people, particularly people that are adamant that the fish will never run out of fish in the sea, that are you willing to bet your life on it, or your grandchildren's life on it? People need to be educated to understand the connections in a way that makes sense to them.